The 16th sum. An importer customer of your bank wishes to book a forward contract with your bank on 3rd September for sale to him of STD, that is Singaporean dollars, 5 lakh, to be delivered on 30th October. Okay, so an importer customer of the bank wishes to book a sale contract. So the bank will sell to the customer what? STD 5 lakh. Okay, the bank will sell, and this has to be delivered on 30th October. Okay, and the spot rates on September 3 are given to you as USD 49.37 and 38. Now if you see, the other currency is missing here. There is an error here. It's rupee. Okay, the other currency is rupee. Because how did I get to know that? Because see, if you look further down the question, they've given you the quotes, USD by rupee and USD by STD. Now this is actually since they are in words, they are inverse quotes. And also if you notice this clearly, if you notice these particular quotes, which is USD by rupee, this is actually USD by rupee is 49.37. This does not really reflect the real case scenario. Okay, now what this particular quote is saying is 1 rupee is equal to $49.37. Is this the real scenario? No, the real scenario is $1 is equal to rupee 49.37 at some point of time. Okay, now it's somewhere around 80. So basically dollar is the stronger currency than the rupee. So if one quote is this way, the another will also be that way, and dollar is also a stronger currency compared to the Singaporean dollar. So what I basically wanted to say was, both these quotes are to be written as rupee by dollar quote and not USD by rupee, and another is STD by dollar quote. If you see, both these quotes are direct dollar quotes that are given to you, these. Okay, now the swap points are given to you. This is again, I'll just write down rupee by dollar. This is also STD by dollar. Okay, it's September, October. What I need is 30th of October, so I need it for October swap point in order to get the forward rate. So this will be for the rupee by dollar quote, and for STD by dollar, see, the today's date is September, so September, October, so 2 month forward. So this one 96/97, correct? These are the swap points. Remember, these are not the quotes, these are the swap points. What have they asked is, calculate the rate quoted to the importer by assuming that there is an exchange margin of 5 paise, that is 0.05 rupees. Okay, so let's do this. Now what exactly is the quote required? See, there are two currencies, nothing is given to you. You have to assume that the importer customer is an Indian. Okay, so and another currency here is the STD. So the quote that I will frame is, see, there are two ways you can do this. You can do by rupee by STD, or you can take STD by rupee. I am doing this particular I'm taking this particular quote right now. You can solve it both the ways. Okay, so I'm taking rupee by STD here, and we have to use the cross rates, because if you notice this clearly, you have a rupee by dollar quote and you have an STD by dollar quote. You do not have a rupee by STD quote, which we need, correct? So we use the cross rates. See, for simplification, I've written this. These quotes again, this is rupee by dollar, this is 49.37, 49.38. This is the spot which is given to us in the question. The swap points that we just selected, this one for October, I have added Y because if you see, it is 0.11 and 0.13. So there is the swap points are at an increasing order. So I've added to both these spots, and then I get 49.48 and 49.51, and these are the forward rates, final forward rates on 30th of October. Similarly, I've done for STD by dollar. Okay, I took the spot, I added again 96 and 97 in an increasing order, so I've added it. I got the forward rate, great, on 30th of October. Now from the banker's point of view, the banker has to sell, okay, to the importer. So what will the banker sell, at higher or low? Common sense prevail, the banker will sell at a higher rate, right? Because the banker wants to earn the profit, and the customer is always at a loss. So the customer will always sell low and the banker will always sell high, correct? So as I've also mentioned earlier, I have taken this as a rupee by STD quote, and I've taken ask. I've just explained why, because the banker wants to sell. I'm taking this from the banker's point of view. Okay, ask is the higher rate. Ask and bid, from that it's the higher rate, the ask. So in order to get this particular quote, I need to involve two currency here, which is rupee and STD, and there is one third currency, that is a common currency, which will eventually cancel out. So for that I need a rupee in the numerator. I have that rupee by dollar. I have a direct rupee by dollar quote. A dollar quote is something that I have, so I've taken this ask. Okay, I directly have that. Unfortunately, I do not have an dollar by STD quote. If you see, I have an STD by dollar quote, so I have to inverse this STD by dollar quote, and when I inverse that, the ask also changes to the other part, which is the bid. Are you able to understand this? Okay, this I've already, there's also a concept video on this. So the next part is, yeah, so the ask was 49.51. if you see, we'll just go here and use another highlighter, 49.51, which is the higher rate, 49.48 and 49.51. So we select this is the ask rate of rupee by dollar. Then we have STD by dollar. We do not have dollar by STD, so we took inverse of 1 upon STD by dollar, which will eventually give me a dollar by STD, but then we have to take bid part. Bid is the smaller rate, so we take this particular rate. So we take this and then 1 upon this. Do not forget that inverse 1 upon. When you calculate that, you get 1 STD is equal to, because if you see, STD is in the denominator, so STD is the standard currency, hence 1 STD is equal to rupee. This is the final answer, 28.86, when you solve 49.51 divided by 1.7154. Okay, but if you see the question, they've also said there's an exchange margin which the bank quotes while selling. So while selling, the bank has to add the margin, because the bank wants maximum profit, not only the base rate that we calculated of 28.86, but also the 5 paise. So we add 0.05 rupee to it. That is the exchange margin, and the final rate you get is 28.9 rupees. So 1 STD is equal to rupee 28.9 is the rate that the banker will quote to the importer, that at this particular rate you can sell your the bank will sell STD 5 lakh to the importer, then the importer will further pay for the consignment. Okay, but that is the rate, 28.9. okay, yeah, thank you so much, bye.